What's going on, my friends? Welcome to the channel and thank you for watching. Today is July the 19th, 2025 in my location. But whenever you're gonna watch this video, it's gonna always make sense. Stay tuned until the end and you won't be disappointed. We're gonna talk about pretty much everything. Every team. We discuss about Manchester United, Chelsea, Arsenal, Manchester City, Liverpool, you name it. The channel is for the people, by the people. We don't care about the team you support. We care about football. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment down below. Only 1 second to help the channel, my friend, and it will be much appreciated. Let's go.
Let me see that back. Oi! Oi! Oh, man, it's along with a buy option. Oh, man. Bro, bun that, man. Bro, what's the heck, bro? Bro, it's a buy option. It's a bloody buy option, man. What are we doing, man?
Okay, so you see Manchester United fans getting angry because Marcus Rashford is joining Barcelona on loan with option to buy. I have the impression that people just get mad for the heck of getting mad. This is what works on social media at the moment, and people just want to use the rage bait. Rage bait is something that people do on social media to provoke attention, and people love this kind of content. But I have the impression that even if Manchester United today decides to buy Haaland, Mbappe, Messi, Ronaldo, somebody is going to get mad, somebody is going to complain. But kudos, congratulations, because it's a good business. It works for them. So it is what it is in today's generation. Breaking news, Marcus Rashford to Barcelona. Here we go. Verbal agreement in principle between all parties involved, with Barcelona planning for medical tests next days. Loan deal with buy option. Details being finalized today. Then Manchester United will authorize Marcus Rashford to travel to Barcelona. Rashi is getting his dream move. Remember, all this summer he been tweaking, begging for Barcelona to come and get him. All the interviews he been talking how good Barcelona are and how it's going to be a big dream for him to play with Lamine Yamal. Now, all we can say is good luck, because you just don't know what you're going to get with Marcus Rashford. Maybe moving away from England is going to help him grow as a man and as a player, because he's been very inconsistent in the last few years. But Barcelona, you have to take your game to the next level, because they are not going to tolerate that kind of attitude or being lazy on the pitch. And next season or next year, 2026, is the World Cup in the USA. So Marcus Rashford needs to perform in a very good level in order to convince Thomas Tuchel to take him with to the World Cup next season. So I think he's gonna be good in Barcelona. The weather is better. The food is good. It's Barcelona. You play with better players, more quality in the team. And I think that Marcus Rashford is going to do a good job. Okay, talking about Manchester United, let's now talk about Jadon Sancho, because United are trying to get rid of many players who are on high wage, like Jadon Sancho and now Marcus Rashford. It's a good thing for them, even if they're gonna lose money. But just getting rid of, high salaries. I think it's going to help them to create some space for a few more signings. So, breaking news here from Sport Media. Juventus have reached an agreement with Manchester United to sign Jadon Sancho for 15 million. That is a good price in my opinion. Personal terms have been agreed on 4-year contract worth 5 million a season plus bonuses. That is a chunk of money that he left on the table, Jadon Sancho, because he rejected 180k a week at Chelsea, and now 5 million a season plus bonuses. I don't know how much it's gonna be a week, but he finally gave up a lot of money on the table because he didn't want Chelsea to sign him for 25 million because the salary was very, very low. He's on 350k at Manchester United. 1 year left on his contract. I think he just decided to play football instead of, sitting with the academy and getting money. So good luck to Jadon Sancho if this news is true. It hasn't been confirmed yet, but it's trending right now on social media. Manchester United, let's continue. So stay tuned. It's not the video about Manchester United only. We're going to talk about other topics, but they are trending now because by the time of recording, they are playing a game against Leeds United. It's a friendly game. Halftime, it was 0-0, and I don't know by now what the score line is, but you can see the difference between last season and this season. Even during halftime, Ruben Amorim made them run some extra, put some extra miles in this preseason. And I think it's going to be very interesting to see how Manchester United are going to do next season. Ruben Amorim is going to have a full preseason with his squad. And they are not in Europe. They're not going to play any European competition. So they have time to play one game a week. And it's going to be very interesting to see where they are going to finish in the Premier League next season. Let us know what is realistic place for Manchester United in the Premier League next season. You think they're going to finish top 4, top 5, top 8, or what? So this is just to confirm halftime 0-0, and I don't know the second half what is going to be. Xavi Simons wants to join a Premier League club, and he instructed his agent to find him a club. Arsenal and Chelsea are keeping an eye on the situation. I don't know who need him the most. He's versatile, can play as a number 10 or as a number 8 or a winger. Who need him the most? Chelsea got Gittens. Chelsea got so many players from that position, or those positions, including Estevan Willian. Arsenal just signed Noni Madueke. They still have Martinelli and Trossard. Saka still there. So it's something to keep an eye on. And we don't know where this Dutch guy is going to end up playing for next season. Alexander Isak wanted more money at Newcastle United because somebody like him, who is on top of the world now, logically deserves a lot of money. The problem is Newcastle United have some financial fair play issues. They can't pay you the money that you demand. So they can't afford to increase his wages. So, and that's why you saw the link with Liverpool and now a big link with Saudi Arabia. We don't know where he's going to end up, but he's still under a long-term contract at Newcastle United. You know, a contract is a contract. There is nothing you can do about it. If Newcastle don't want to sell you and they can't increase your salary, you're going to have to stay. And this news from Daily Express confirmed that Alexander Isak is open to a move to Saudi Pro League. Al Hilal and some other teams over there, you know, they want him. And this transfer could be very interesting because Saudi actually own Newcastle United. So it's a transfer that could happen anytime. If Isak wanna go and get the bag, I think if he goes there, he's gonna be on like 700 or 800K a week, no taxes. So that is going to be a lot of money for him. But I think he's too young and too good in this level to go to Saudi at this current moment. You know, he need to prove something in Europe. He need to fight for the Champions League or even win it. Still very young. Maybe in 2 or 3 years from now, you can go to Saudi. But now it's time to prove yourself in Europe in the Champions League. But are you gonna do good or go far playing for Newcastle United? That is another question. Official. FIFA has named the first official winner of the Club World Cup under its current format. So Chelsea are the first club ever to win the FIFA Club World Cup new format. So all the cups, all the FIFA Club World Cup old version, Chelsea won one. Remember that? All that is going to be called Intercontinental trophies. Intercontinental champions. So Chelsea are the only team to win the Club World Cup so far. The first edition that just were there like a week ago in America, where Chelsea beat PSG 3-0 in the final. I don't know why they are doing this, but I don't make laws. I don't make decisions. So it is what it is. Liverpool are preparing a mega 100 million offer for Hugo Ekitike. Remember, 70 million was rejected by Frankfurt because they know that Liverpool got money. They wanted to pay more than 150 million to buy Isak. So Frankfurt got exactly what they wanted. A situation like this, so they can get as much money as they can from Hugo Ekitike. I think 100 million is a lot of money. I think his value should be between like 60 to 65 million. 100 million is a lot of money, but nobody will care about money if, he performs good in the Premier League. So if Liverpool get their desired player, they are expected to use the money from Luis Diaz sell. Remember also, they are trying to sell Darwin Núñez. It's a big risk. Every transfer is a big risk. Many strikers that moved from the German league to other leagues, they tend to struggle a little bit at the beginning. So Liverpool fans need to be patient if they buy Hugo Ekitike. It's not going to happen overnight in the Premier League. Another news for Manchester United here. They want Randall Kolo Muani. So Manchester United and Newcastle United are interested in signing PSG striker Kolo Muani and have already initiated contact. So the news about Alexander Isak moving is making a little bit of sense because, you know, if they are looking for another striker, I think they know that, you know, they can sell Alexander Isak. Let's finish this video very quickly. So Chelsea and Vega, it's over. So Renato Vega, the manager, don't like him. Absolutely a very good player. Now, Bayern Munich and Atletico Madrid been linked with him heavily lately. Chelsea want 30 million to 35 million. Let's wait and see what is going to happen. Darwin Núñez. I don't really think that Barcelona buying Rashford now is, and this news makes sense though. So Barcelona, AC Milan, Al Hilal, Al Nassr, all of them are interested in Darwin Núñez, and this is why you shouldn't really get carried away by signing a player because you don't know how good or bad they're gonna do in the Premier League. I still remember when Darwin Núñez signed for Liverpool, people were comparing him with Erling Haaland. But at the end of the day, he didn't really perform to the level that people expected. Liverpool paid around 80 million plus for Núñez. So money down the drain. Roma have reached an agreement with Brighton for the loan of Evan Ferguson. I don't understand. This guy, 2 years ago, he was on top of the world, 18 years old. Everybody was talking about him and how he's going to be the next big thing, the next Hurricane, the next Haaland. But he just went down. Last season, barely played, a lot of injuries and poor form in general. The deal will include 40 million option to buy. Wow. Brighton back then, they wanted 100 million. Chelsea wanted him. They said, no, 100 million. Look at him today. That's why I always tell people every transfer is a risk. It's not an exact science. You don't know if you are buying a lemon. You don't know if you are buying a one-season wonder. So paying 100 million for a kid is a big risk. And now you can see what I was talking about back then.